On November 13th, 1982, during a week-long salute to Americans who served in the Vietnam War, the Vietnam Veterans Memorial was dedicated in Washington, D.C. But it was not without controversy, with critics claiming the design of the memorial was unpatriotic and a monument to defeat. But what caused public opinion about the memorial to change? And what initially inspired it? It all began with an explosion in Vietnam. A young soldier named Jan Scruggs watched 12 of his friends die in a single instant. Years later, he couldn't shake their faces or their names. He didn't want revenge. He wanted remembrance. So he set out to build a memorial, not for the war, but for the warriors. In 1979, Scruggs, now a graduate student, had an idea few thought possible: a national monument to honor all who served in Vietnam, funded entirely by the American people. His goal wasn't politics, it was healing, for the veterans and for the nation. With the help of a small group of fellow vets, he formed the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Fund. Their motto: honor the warrior, not the war. The team launched a nationwide design contest. More than 1,400 entries arrived. One from a 21-year-old Yale undergraduate student named Maya Lin. Her concept was shocking in its simplicity: a black granite wall cut into the earth like a wound, reflecting the names of 58,000 fallen Americans, with one arm pointing toward the Lincoln Memorial and the other to the Washington Monument. No flags, no statues, no glory, just names, listed not by rank, but in the order of their dates of casualty. To some, it was genius. To others, it was a disgrace. Critics went so far as to call it a black gash of shame. Some wondered if the daughter of Chinese immigrants could possibly understand the pain of Vietnam. A compromise followed. Statues and flags would stand beside Lin's wall. In the months after its dedication, a remarkable shift in public opinion occurred as veterans and families of the fallen walked along the wall. Many wept as they found the names of their lost friends and loved ones, and saw their own reflections in the polished granite. What began with controversy has become a beloved site, one of the most visited memorials on the National Mall. In the end, the wall has accomplished Jan Scruggs' original goal, helping to both honor sacrifice and heal a nation. Here are other events that happened today in history. In AD 354, influential Christian writer St. Augustine is born in modern-day Algeria. In 1002, Ethelred II launches the St. Brice's Day Massacre, a mass killing of Danes in England. In 1789, Washington completes his first presidential tour, a 4-week trip through New England. In 1979, Darryl Dawkins breaks his first of several NBA backboards while dunking. In 1985, Nevado del Ruiz in the Colombian Andes erupts, killing more than 23,000 people. In 2000, the Beatles release the album One, which becomes the best-selling of the decade. In 2015, ISIS terrorists launch a series of coordinated attacks in Paris, killing 130 people. And now it's time for our Today in History quiz. Who assassinated U.S. President James Garfield? Leon Czolgosz? John Schrank? Richard Lawrence? Or Charles Guiteau? Liked learning about the Vietnam Veterans Memorial? Then you'll love this one about the creation of another iconic American monument, the Statue of Liberty. Tap the screen to keep the story going on Today in History.